Okay, well, I spoke last week about a big game that we had coming up this past weekend in Arkansas. Thought, kind of talking about how it was going to be an easy game. It turned out it was a little bit of an easier game for them than us. So, didn't quite start off on the right foot. We went down. They were very powerful, very physical, and just a really, really good team. I was actually kind of lying to you guys when I said that they beat the number 3 team in the country. They actually beat the number 2 team in the country. So, it was certainly a bit of a mountain to climb for us. And they got on us early. I think after the first 25 minutes, they put 4 in on us, and it was looking like it was going to be a really, really kind of tough, long downhill kind of game. And, in all fairness to our girls, after about half an hour of the game, they started to figure out what they had to do to play with this team. And it was battle and compete physically. And for about the next 45, 50 minutes of the game after that, we kind of went toe-to-toe with them. And our girls finally showed the kind of passion and the pride that we've been talking about these past few weeks in terms of kind of relating it to a game. And we really kind of turned the game around, so to speak, in terms of performance, competed with them really hard, and with about 20 minutes to go, the score was still 4-0, and we had the decision to make. We were like, do we just take the 4-0 loss, or do we go out swinging? And we we're like, the girls, we kind of encouraged the girls to go out swinging. So, we went and attacked them. We put them under some pressure. We got a goal, opened the game up, and and unfortunately, when you open yourselves up against a good team like Arkansas, they're gonna get chances as well. So, the game finished 7-1. And it was a big learning lesson for us. But it's kind of interesting when I stand here after thinking about the result for a few days that I almost feel like the game was a good game for us. And and the biggest reason why was we turned around on Sunday against a very good South Dakota team who had actually just tied a top 100 RPI team, and we put them to the sword. We played really, really well. We thought we were anticipating a tight game. South Dakota were very good defensively. They don't give up a lot of goals. They have some really good offensive players. They're very well coached. And we got on them early. The girls came out and they battled and competed. We got 2 early goals. One of them was from one of our juniors from Canada, Marianne Gagne. It's funny, just before the game, I saw her running across the field during warm-up. I was like, what's she doing? And her parents had turned up to surprise her for the game, and she scored. So I think we're going to have to bring her parents back for all of our future games now. But it was great to see her get her first goal of the season. That was followed up pretty quickly by junior forward Sarah Brandt scoring her first goal, and all of a sudden things are starting to move forwards in terms of our output in front of goal. Some of the chances we were missing the first few games of the season we're now scoring. Sarah's goal was great. It was a little bit of some combination play from sophomore Kelsey Yarrow, played into sophomore Brunel Yant, who played it into Sarah. And it was a great goal. It was some really good soccer, and we never really looked back from there. The team battled, they competed, we were energetic, we were fun to watch, and the team that we'd kind of been seeing in practice on a day-to-day basis arrived. We talked to them at half-time. We said, ladies, in the second half, get the 3rd goal and kill the game. And it took them 45 seconds, so it was a little bit quicker than I even anticipated, but it was nice that the girls kind of went out, put them back under a lot of pressure and got that 3rd goal, and we kind of comfortably saw the game out. So it was, from our standpoint, I think that the Arkansas game hopefully was a wake-up call for our girls in terms of what we need to do to compete physically, in terms of the speed of the game at the next level. And that's going to be the expectation from now on, is the performance against South Dakota is what we're looking for as we move forward throughout the rest of the season. This week coming up, we play Midland University at home at 6 p.m. tomorrow, as long as the weather is agreeable with us. They're going to be tough. We've heard a lot of good things about them, some very dangerous players, but we feel like we're in a good spot right now, with our team morale and our team chemistry and the way that we're starting to improve. And then we go on the road again. We go to Eastern Illinois this weekend. It was going to be a tough game, but once again, we feel as though with where the program's at right now and the level of expectation, we're in a run of games right now where there's really an expectation to perform well and win. Any questions? Awesome. Thanks.